Chelsea transfer news. The latest on Moises Caicedo as the Blues face tough competition from Arsenal in the final days of the January window. Despite having already welcomed 6 new faces to Chelsea this month, Todd Boehly appears keen to continue his winter spending spree. And the Blues seem intent on signing a new midfielder as Graham Potter looks to further bolster his side. Enzo Fernandez emerged as the West Londoners' primary target, but after seeing several proposals rejected by Benfica, their attention swiftly turned to Moises Caicedo. The Chelsea boss handed the Ecuador international his breakthrough on the Premier League stage, and he's now eyeing a reunion. But first, if you're new to the Arsenal News channel, take advantage and subscribe so you don't miss the latest news that happens in the football world. We're always bringing you firsthand here. Enjoy and like this video, so that YouTube continues to bring you the latest news from Arsenal in the world of football. But, despite the Blues' mission to sign the 21-year-old, they face tough competition from Arsenal. And the Gunners appear eager to exact their revenge after the signing of Mykhailo Mudryk was snatched from their grasp. So, with that being said, Football London brings you up to speed with the latest on his potential move to Stamford Bridge. Roberto De Zerbi talks. According to Fabrizio Romano, Caicedo has entered talks with higher-ups at Brighton and Roberto De Zerbi in order for them to allow him to leave. With just a few days left of the January transfer window, it is a race against time for the midfielder to leave, should he wish to. The Daily Mail report that Caicedo has had his head turned by the interest this window and that he wants to push through a move to either Chelsea or Arsenal in the final week of the January window. It is written that Caicedo would be prepared to hand in a transfer request in order to force through a deal. Brighton face Liverpool in the FA Cup over the weekend, and his involvement will be a clear indicator as to how things are progressing. Bid rejected. It didn't take long. Having made the value of £75 million clear this window, The Athletic are reporting that Brighton have swiftly rejected the £60 million bid. David Ornstein wrote, Brighton and Hove Albion have rejected a bid of £60 million fixed from Arsenal for Moises Caicedo. #AFC targeting Ecuador international to strengthen midfield plus interest remains, despite #BHAFC insisting 21-year-old is not for sale. New Arsenal bid. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Gunners have made a late swoop to sign Caicedo this month. Arteta's men are after a midfielder following their failure to get one at the end of the summer window. Romano writes, Arsenal have submitted £60 million bid to sign Moises Caicedo as new midfielder. Chelsea had £55 million verbal proposal rejected this January as Brighton hoped to keep the player, but Arsenal are now pushing. Negotiations enter into key stages for Caicedo's future. Caicedo admission. In a recent interview, Caicedo himself delivered an update on his future where he insists his current focus is only on Brighton. Speaking to the Brighton's official club website, he said, I am here, I'm playing every day. Things from outside don't trouble me, nor does it take that focus away because I'm focused only on here, he said. I handle the speculation well. You hear rumors here and there, but I only try to be focused on the club where I am now, the club which opened the doors for me to be playing every week. Arsenal are ready to rival Chelsea for Brighton talent Moises Caicedo as both London teams look to sign a new midfielder. The Blues are thought to still be pursuing a deal for Benfica star Enzo Fernandez, which could allow the Gunners to hijack a move for Caicedo and get revenge after Mykhailo Mudryk moved to Stamford Bridge after being heavily linked with a move to the Emirates Stadium. £55 million bid rejected. Chelsea have seen 2 offers upwards of £55 million rejected by Brighton and Hove Albion for midfielder Moises Caicedo. The Seagulls are said to value their star midfielder at a far higher price, demanding a fee closer to £70 million, with Brighton keen on not losing him in the middle of the 2022-23 season. Replacement identified. Brighton's latest movement in the transfer market has handed a major boost to Chelsea that they will be able to agree a deal for Moises Caicedo either this month or in the summer. As revealed by Daniel Christopherson, the Seagulls have agreed a deal to sign AIK midfielder Yassine Ayari for £5.3 million, with the 18-year-old viewed as the long-term successor to Caicedo in the same way the Ecuador international was to Yves Bissouma.